Have you ever wanted to be Indiana Jones and go into that temple and look for the jewels? Well, in this game, not only can you do it, but your friends can also do it at the exact same time with the exact same ruins and the exact same setup. What could be more fun than going to ruins separately but equal with your friends?
Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
So here's the box for Karuba, which is a 2016 Spiel des Jahres nominee. It's a really fun little family game. Inside you're going to get a rule book. Oh, fantastic. It's fairly easy to play. It's not a very complicated game. The rules are kept fairly simple, and I think the book does a fairly good job of getting that across to you. You're going to get a number of player boards that are exactly like each other. You're going to get a lot of air in here, a lot of wasted space. I've kind of got things backed up. You will have a nice piece of artwork if that's important to you inside of it. Otherwise, maybe you'll get rid of this insert, but everything fits in here fine. Let me set it up and show you how to play. Okay, what you're going to be doing in this game is you're going to be taking your meeples of each of the 4 different colors and trying to get them to the ruin of the same color. And everybody's going to have a player mat like this with the temples and the meeples in the same location. So everybody's board will be set up exactly the same. If you're the first person to get the blue meeple to the blue ruin, then you would take the victory points for 5, if your seconds 4, 3, and 2. So these are different ways to score victory points, and there's one for each of the 4 colors. One person will be what I like to call the auctioneer, and they will take all of their tiles and jumble them up and shuffle them up and reveal them one at a time. So in this case, if he revealed the 1, everybody else would go get their 1 tile out of their pile, and they would place it anywhere on the board. And you can literally place it wherever you want. Then the guy that's the auctioneer would call it again, and he would call 16. Everybody would find their 16. Hopefully they put them all in numerical order, except for the auctioneer at the beginning of the game. And you can place this. Now, if it has a gem on it, then you would also, and you can place it wherever you want. It doesn't have to be connected to anything. Then if it has a gem on it, you would take one of the gems and you would place it there. And what you're doing is as the game gets set up, you will be able to move these people around. So now you'll be putting tiles out, maybe like this, blocking things off because that is just what you have to do. And you can't help it because the pieces are not working the way you want them to work. So let's say I did this. And as the game progressed, this is kind of what the board looked like. Now I can move it anytime. So anytime a tile is drawn, I can discard the tile, and you'll count how many openings, 1, 2, and that's how many spaces I can move one of my people. 1, 2. Now if I stop on a location with one of these gems, either the white or the gold, then I get to keep it. The whites are worth 1 victory point in the game, and the gold ones are worth 2. Now you can move any of your guys that are on the board. It doesn't really matter. Now I could have moved this guy 2 spaces. It doesn't matter. And as you see, some of the locations have more openings, 1, 2, 3, 4, which if I discard that and didn't place on my board 1, 2, 3, 4, I could keep moving. Now because I didn't stop on the spots with the little diamond, I don't get to keep the diamond nugget. When my guy reaches here, once again, I take the top scoring chip that's still available, and that's how many victory points I have. Once all of the tiles are called out, either put on the board or discarded for movement, the game ends, and whoever scored the most victory points will win the game. Victory points are only these scoring mechanisms and the diamond and the golds that you're able to attribute. At the end, whoever has most victory points wins the game. Very simple tile laying game, but you will be amazed. You will be amazed how different this board will be for each of the players playing the game. Even though you're given the exact same tiles in the exact same orders, with the meeples and the ruins in the exact same place. Karuba was a Game of the Year nominee. This was a game that was put forth as one of the best family games of the year, and I don't think it disappoints. Karuba is so interesting in the fact that we have the same setup for the game. My people are on the same place on my board as they are on your board. In addition, when we're drawing these tiles, kind of bingo style if you will, you're drawing and finding the same exact tile. But where the game is really fascinating is that by the end of the game, the decisions that we've made have been so different that there's a winner and a loser. Theoretically, the game would be a tie every time if we drew the same tile, which we do. Everything has the exact same setup, which it does. And we put the tiles in the same location and made all the exact same decisions. But that never happens. Instead, people are making different decisions. So you'd be laying these tiles, making these paths, doing what you think is most efficient to get your adventurers to their colored temple, and then discarding the wands in order to actually move the adventurers. So a very, very simple game. Anybody can play this. Anybody can understand it and pick it up. There's not a whole lot of complexity to it, but it's a fun, streamlined, simple game that the family can play together. I think gamers will enjoy this game somewhat for a fillerish type of game. I don't know that it has the lasting effect or decisions that you're looking for, but look, I've had really a lot of fun playing this game. It's a very solid affair. The theme is okay. I think it fits what you're doing here, and I think that's all right. It's not going to knock your socks off. You are not going to feel like you're Indiana Jones by any stretch of the means, but I do like what you have in this package. This is a wonderful family game, and it's okay sometimes that games are there for the family and not for the gamer. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend this one for anybody who might be playing with lighter gamers, new gamers, or family gamers. I think this is a great addition. This is one that I'm going to keep around for quite a long time. I wish the box was a little bit smaller to fit the components a little bit better, maybe not take up so much space on my shelf, but I think this is a solid addition. I'm going to be keeping this one. I tend to pull it out a lot with people who have never gamed before, and I think it's a great gateway game. So Karuba is going to be a great addition, and you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.